Hi everybody, it's Kiara. It is Saturday, March 8th. And I'm coming from you from beautiful Spring Lake, Northwest Arkansas. I had filmed a video and I didn't like it, so I never posted it. So this is going to be some of what I have done since my last video. I know I've been really bad about updating. Life has been crazy. This is a very crazy time of year for us. And as you all know, I work full time. I'm a special needs para. I'm a mom of 3 kids, my oldest being 23, my youngest being 11. I have 2 girls and a boy in the middle. And he's 17 with, he's a low functioning autistic, but he's super sweet. So let's get into what I've been working on. Now, in the past week, it hasn't been a lot. I did some over the weekend, last weekend, but I didn't do that much because life, it was just life. So let's get into what I'm working on, and I'll show you. I have a little bit of haul, not a huge amount, and actually a lot of it is stuff that came in since March 1st. So let me show you. So I did finish my Cuddle Up sampler. I can't remember if I showed it to you, and I will insert a picture at the end, but I think I showed it to you guys. This was a quilt along that Corey Yoda hosted. This is the Cuddle Up sampler, and I will insert a picture at the end. I need to get a backing for it. Let me show you a picture on the pattern, and this is it. I really love how it came out. I'm so glad. And in February, she had issued a challenge. She wanted to finish hers too. She unfortunately did not, but she has already done this quilt once, so I kind of get it. But I'm totally in love with it. I can't wait to get a backing. This is her Strawberry line. And if you know me, you know I am a huge Corey Yoder fan. So there's that. And let me show you I'm trying to keep somewhat order in my room. And this is the pattern. Okay, these are big blocks. They're 18.5-inch blocks. There's that. And then I worked on a bunch of other things. Here are a couple blocks from my grandma's kitchen. This is A Walk in the Prairie by Modern Prairie, which is Melissa Gilbert's line. Yes, Half Pint's got a line. This is my first applique block. I'm about 2 weeks behind or so. So I'm catching up on that. Actually, right now, this morning, I was already working on one of the blocks I haven't done. I'll show you that later. Then, everybody voted on what project, since I finished Cuddle Up. I must have shown you Cuddle Up because you all voted on the next project I was going to do. And some people voted on national parks, and some people voted for my jelly roll sampler. Well, I decided I'm going to work on both. I only have like 2 blocks left on my jelly roll sampler. I made this one. I've been watching TV when I had to make 2. These are fairly big blocks. And this is Pat Sloan's Paradise Park. I've been watching TV, and for some reason YouTube doesn't want to work on my TV in here. So I haven't been able to do that. So I finished those, and right now I have to do 5 blocks. I have 5 blocks, and 4 of them are cut out, I believe. And I'll show you those in a second. Because one of the things I did when I thought I would get sewing, if I had all these blocks cut, I would get sewing done, and I obviously didn't. I think it's just where my head has been, and we're gearing up to go on vacation. I have some DAR stuff going on, so it's just that. Then I did do 2 blocks of the March block a day last week. But I did cut everything out for the most part, so I'm going to just start sewing like this week. Today's the 8th, so I think I'm going to try to get through the 8th done today. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to do 6 blocks, so I'll probably do that, and then I'll start assembling my rows. I'm not going to fuss about where my placement is. on anything. I'm just going to sew it. It is what it is. And March Block a Day is a pet-free pattern from Pat Sloan. I am doing version 1. And I'm going to ask if you go to her site, so I'm going to cover up all the measurements. I am doing this one with the smaller blocks. A lot of people chose this one, but I kind of like the smaller block. I'm using Lori Holt Fat Quarter Bundle I had here, and I'm just going to mix it up. And then she provided, I'll show you, she provided a couple different layouts. That's version 2. I'm doing version 1. Let me get to that page. I'll show you the layout here. And this is the version 1. I don't think I'm going to do this. This is just causing me agita just to figure out how to lay it. So I'm just going to do this simple one right here and get it done. And what I might do when I'm done is go find a larger floral border for Lori Holt's. I probably don't need to because this is a 66 by 72 quilt to begin with. So there is that. So a few weeks ago, I had made a list of I haven't done anything in the national parks. Do I have it? I have a block cut out. So I had made this list of things that I wanted to work on. I actually need to update it, and I'll probably do that after this video of what I want to work on. But currently, I am working on, these are my purchases right here, part of my purchases. Because there's something I'm just not going to show you because it's not that interesting. So I have to do block 7, and here I have block 9, and I have to go get block 10. So I have to do those. So right now I'm currently working on block 7. I have to square up my half triangle. So here's my design board. And then I have, I'll show you. I have week 5 of the Simply Jelly Roll. And here's the first block. And here's the second block for the week 5. And I have to look, and these will go together quick because there's no half square triangles or anything in them. And this sampler, let's see, do I have a picture of the sampler? Yeah, okay. This is the sampler from the Fat Quarter Shop. You can find this on the Fat Quarter Shop's blog. You can actually find it in the Fat Quarter Shop's website too. Just type Simply Jelly Rolls. And this is the book where all the blocks come from. There are so many quilts in here I want to do. I don't actually have a lot of jelly rolls for some reason. And then I have block 6 of the national parks. So after that, I only have 7, 8, 9 to do. So that's what I'm working on right now. And then, okay, yeah, because here's my list from 2/23. Last time I did a huge amount of work. And there's that. And I've done a lot of that. So let's get into purchases. So I don't have a lot of purchases. One thing I did buy is some batting to load my next quilt on the long arm. So I got a Jolly Bar of Raspberry Summer from a quilt from Sherry and Chelsea. And all Jolly Bars come with a free pattern in the back. A lot of times these patterns wind up in the Jolly Bar books, but sometimes they don't. The quilt here, this is probably made with 1 jelly roll, and it measures 42.5 by 52.5. So if I were going to make this, what I would also do is I would buy some Raspberry Summer and put a couple borders on it, because that's a little bit small in my opinion. I like my quilts to be at least 50 in width, so I would put a couple borders on here. So there's that. I got a Cotton Cuts Clue. This is probably the Wild West. And I just wanted to say, Kathy, I feel so bad that you have not got your flyaway prepaid yet. I do month to month. Because honestly, I know if I had prepaid, I wouldn't do it, even though it was all here. So, I mean, I just want to see what clue this is and take it out. Oh, I didn't even have to open this to find out because it says on the label right here what it is. This is my Clue 8 for Prairie Sunset. This is my Wild West. So actually I'm just going to put that over here because that needs to get done. And then the last thing that I had bought, and then I'll show you my sew sampler since it's been, I got this Fat Eighth bundle. I do not like this Fat Eighth. I love the fabric. And I honestly, right now, looking at it, I wish I had bought a Fat Quarter bundle. This is Laundry Basket Quilts. I do not like how this Fat Eighth bundle is folded. It is folded so different from everything else, and it does not stand. It falls over. So if I want to do it, I have to put it like this. I know, it's first world problems, but that's all. I mean, but yes, it is another red, white, and blue bundle, and I really wish I had bought a Fat Quarter bundle. Now looking at it. But I was trying to be responsible. Okay. So, next. My sew sampler box. I loved this box. I will tell you that right now. It comes with a really nice, oh, I like that quilt. I need that. I might need to order that fabric. It's a Lori Holt quilt on the back. It's got a coupon code, and then it has a thing for this pattern to link to it. This is a free pattern. You can just search the layer cake lattice on Fat Quarter Shop and you can get it. I actually really like that. I don't even remember what's all in here now. Okay, but I knew that this was coming. I'm going to unpack this box right now. I'm not even leaving this stuff in this box. You got a friction pen. We got this. Kimberly had let it be known in one of her videos that this was coming. This right here, to me, was worth the price of a box. A new rotary cutter? Yep. Thank you. So, we got that. Then we got the next pattern in the Peaceful Baskets. And then we got this pattern. Now, this is not... I don't always like these patterns. Okay? It's the... because they require a lot. I'll probably do the other pattern because it's squares. And a lot of my other patterns I'm doing are half square tie and goes in vinyl. But this is a nice pattern. I will hold on to this pattern because I do like it. And we got a stacker, and it's a small stacker. It's only 24-piece stacker of Peace and Plenty, which I'm really excited about because I did not buy any Peace and Plenty. So to me, this box was well worth the money I paid with shipping. So I'm actually just going to get rid of this box and not put any of that back. Because I'm actually going to, I might put this in a Lori Holt box. But, okay, shown in crib size, background shown, be plaid, Bible binding. Okay, so this makes a crib size. So I have to go see what size their crib size is, and I might run up to I know my local quilt shop has some Peace and Plenty. So I may, and I have a little bit of Peace and Plenty that I bought a Fat Quarter bundle, so I may find some more, see what the layer cake lattice is, and buy some. I may also see if my local quilt shop has a stacker, a layer cake, and see if it has that. And just buy another layer cake and just make a bigger quilt. I'll put my friction pen there. So that, I got rid of a box, guys. That's like so exciting. So, what are my plans? Because that is all my haul. I do have a couple other things coming up because some of my pre-orders are hitting, which is nice. So what am I going to work on? I'm going to work on my goal this week, and I have to make some shirts for our Disney trip. My husband and I have to go to the store to buy the shirts. So I had ordered some DTFs because I don't have time to do my own sublimation and find my own designs and do all that. So I ordered some DTFs. So we have to go to the store and buy some shirts so I can heat press the DTF. And DTF comes out like looking like this shirt I have on. Like regular shirts you buy. So I have to do that. I want to finish the 4 blocks, 5, 6 blocks that I have cut out, and then I want to do my my March block a day. And I think during the week I'm going to try to do some March block away because I would like all my blocks done before I leave on vacation. If I have to assemble it in April, that's fine because it's just sewing blocks. It's mindless. So I want to do this, and I would like to cut out the last block I need for the Simply Jelly Rolls. I have decided after Simply Jelly Rolls, I think I'm going to hop into, I have to see what I have. Let's see. I think I'm going to hop into Millie's dresses next. But let's look. Okay, Simply Jelly Rolls is almost done. Designer Mystery is pretty much done, except I do have to assemble it. Designer Mystery, I'm going to hold off assembling until I'm off from school. Holly Jolly quilt. I think actually what I'm going to do next is my Holly Jolly, even though it's Christmas and I'm over Christmas. I have so little of that done that I want that done. Cuddle Up, I finished. I only have 1 block, so we're not doing that. And then I think I'm going to hop into Millie's dresses. And after Millie's dresses, it might be heartfelt. Okay, here's the question. I started this list of finishes, okay, for 2025. Do I put on, now these are I've only put on fully finishes, but like I finished the Cuddle Up, it's a top, it needs to be quilted. Or would you start another list of what you've finished but needs to be quilted? Which might be a good idea because then I can keep a running list of what needs to be quilted. What would you do? And the other thing I'm going to do is, I know I'm not going to get a quilt quilted for March. I have decided which one is next. So I am going to try, before I go away, to load a quilt on there. So when I come back in April, I can spend like a couple hours every week quilting. It takes me about 3 hours if I'm just doing a meander. So I could probably get another one done. And that would be another one crossed off my list. So I have so much I want to do, but like time has been so crazy. And I should be home all of April, so that's good. And I do have a day off in April, so I could definitely get a quilted. Oh, I have another quilt block to show you. Hold on. I did do one of my quilt for the national parks. I did do it. See? It's here. And these were all, this background is part of the line that I chose. And then this is part of a Layla Boutique line. And then this is just scrap I had laying around. So I love how it came out. So I did do, yay. So I've been moving stuff around, and that's great. So I'm going to get off here because I feel like I'm just rambling. I have missed you all. I am so sorry that I haven't posted in a few weeks, but life. But it's good life. It's not bad life. It's good life. I had my hair cut. I had all sorts of other things going on. So good life. But have a great weekend. I may be back if I get everything done. I may not. I may come back during the week, depending what's going on. But you all have a great day and a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye.